Start the streams! Start the stream! God damn it! Start the stream. Okay. As you all know, I've already done one video on this, the first half of it. And I'm going to be going over the insane, absolute insane policies of the Democratic Socialists of America. And they are insane. Do not get me wrong. Give everyone a little bit of time to come on in here. And then we shall begin. As you know, Supergirl has flopped spectacularly. Alrighty. Let's get into this. Oh, yeah, 90 seconds is good enough. Alright. Hello to everyone in chat. Hello to Juice Main. Okay, this is basically what they are fighting for. The freedom to flourish. Expand public resources to support recreation, learning, and social spaces accessible to all. How the fuck we gonna pay for that? Establish paid family leave for all workers? No. A 32-hour work week with full pay and benefits. You're just gonna jack up overtime at that point. And a living minimum wage. The living minimum wage argument is ridiculous. All you will do is jack up the price of everything. Provide free quality public education from pre-K to college and cancel all student debt. Yes, feel free to take loans out and then just assume the government will pick up the tab. And again, this money has to come from somewhere. Anyway, healthcare for all. Guarantee universal healthcare at no cost to individuals. Great. That'll make our healthcare system shitty, way less efficient, and yeah, going to the doctor will be like going to the DMV. If you want a actual accurate thing of that, there are plenty of videos about the Canadian healthcare system and, you know, how it sucks. Complete access to reproductive and gender-affirming care. What access to reproductive care is being denied? As for gender-affirming care, anyone over the age of 18 should be able to get it. But I got a big problem when a 4-year-old is getting it. Expand healthcare access and quality by investing in new public hospitals. With what money? Make all medical education and training public and free. Oh yeah, that won't be a fucking disaster. Hell, the kids leaving public schools can't read anymore thanks to No Child Left Behind. Housing for all. Housing is a human right. No, it's not. Well, take that back. If you built the house yourself, okay. But with this 32-hour work week and people not being forced to do jobs they don't want to do, only doing jobs they want to do, who the fuck's gonna build it? People do construction for the money. Strictly regulate investment properties and build new publicly owned social housing. Yeah, that worked out real well in the Soviet Union. Yeah, those depressing concrete apartments. Establish universal rent control. Well, that would destroy the purpose of a goddamn rental property or investment property. If I can't charge enough rent to make the money to maintain it and make a profit. Why would I do that? And guarantee the right to counsel for all tenants. No. If you're not paying the rent, get the fuck out. Finish Reconstruction. End the legacies of slavery. The legacy of slavery is dead and buried, along with most socialist common sense. Reinforce anti-discrimination laws. We already do that. Honor all treaties and tribal sovereignty. We already do that. Again, why do you think the natives get to have the fucking casinos? Enact reparations. Okay, who pays who? I mean, nobody was a slave in this country. Nobody ever owned a slave in this country. They're all long dead. And what about the black slave owners that owned black slaves? And what about the Africans who sold them to the white guys? Again, white people stayed on the beach. And just as many of them died, if not more, during the transatlantic slave trade because they had no immunity to malaria. So, what, is everybody just going to pay everyone? I mean, I suppose it's just as well. They'll blow the money anyway. Invest in good jobs. You need capitalism for that. And again, socialism is already doing a great job to make, and soft on crime policies make damn sure all the capital flees. Because why would I open up a store if it's just going to get robbed? Quality housing, infrastructure, and neglected minority communities. Those communities are the way they are because, well, reasons. End mass incarceration, police immunity. Oh my God in heaven. Oh God. Demilitarize police departments, disempower police unions. I thought you guys were all pro-union-y, union. Oh, except if it's a cop union. Redirect funding to public services as steps toward fully abolishing the police and prison system. May I ask, what do we do with like a Jeffrey Dahmer type case? You seriously think a social worker can fix that fucking problem? Which protects the rich and jails the poor. No, it jails the guilty. Maybe the rich have the ability to hire lawyers that are pretty good at raising the doubt. But if they can't, they're going to prison. Bill Cosby, one of the richest men on the planet, went to prison for a while. It's just that conviction was got by cheating. Treat drug addiction and mental illness as health issues, not crimes. I have no problem with this one, believe it or not, but how did the person get the drugs? Because if he did it through robbery, yeah, he can go to prison for that. As for the mental illness thing, well, what did he do when he was having his episode? Because, yeah, you can go to prison for that. And qualified immunity and empower civilian oversight bodies with authority over the police. No. Not going to happen. And this lawlessness is why New York is rapidly decaying under the socialist mayor. I'm not defending Cosby, but it is true. They got the conviction through cheating. And if you bother to actually look at the case, you know I'm right. Like it or not. Feminism for, oh God. Oh God. Fuck feminism and fuck feminists. Socialist feminism, I don't know why that's any different, fights for queer liberation. How are they not liberated? They can do whatever the fuck they want. And by the way, what the fuck is queer? It's been years, and nobody's ever told me. Okay, and the freedoms of all working class women. Stop gender violence. That's never going to happen. And also, what about the violence that women initiate? Because they do their fair share of domestic violence. Again, in fact, per capita, the highest rate of domestic violence is between lesbians. The lowest is actually gay men. And policies that oppress bodily autonomy and intimate life, bodily autonomy and intimate life, including patriarchal restrictions on abortion, childbirth, and child raising. Well, what about the matriarchal ones? Men have absolutely, at the moment, no reproductive rights. And as for child raising and childbirth, well, only women give birth. I don't care what you think. Men cannot give births. And that isn't up to the patriarchy. That's nature. As for child raising, generally the courts give the little bastard to the mother. Gender expression and transition. Look, as long as somebody's over 18, they can transition into whatever the fuck they want. I don't care. As for gender expression, again, I don't give a shit what a person wants to do. The patriarchy is not concerned. Marriage and divorce. What the fuck are you talking about? Women initiate 80 to 90% of the divorces. And divorces usually favor the woman. Fuck are you talking about? As for marriage, I don't think a man can force a woman to marry him. I don't think that's the deal. Ban sex discrimination and ensure fair compensation and support all forms of labor. Oh God, is this the pay gap bullshit? Yeah, if I could get away with paying women less, no man would have a job. Every single place of work would be mostly women. As for this, the Green New Deal, I've already debunked this. It's a bunch of bullshit. If you want to phase out fossil fuels, fine. You have to embrace nuclear. Solar and wind are not there. They're never going to be there. Unless something massive happens. Unless we discover some new technology, which, by the way, capitalism will be the one to produce. Working class foreign policy and the U.S. war machine. Now, this is odd because the whole Free Palestine thing. Defund the Department of War. That would defund the military. We're not going to be doing that. End all foreign wars. We're only involved in one. Close overseas military bases. This I don't have a problem with in places like Europe. But again, you guys are whining about war, and if we leave Europe, if we leave NATO, by the way, weren't you guys bitching about Trump wanting to leave NATO? But if we leave NATO, suddenly Russia starts looking at places like Poland and Czechoslovakia. End immunity for U.S. war criminals and support the International Criminal Court's mandate to prosecute war crimes. Well, the International Criminal Court has absolutely no power, especially over Americans. Or maybe the U.S. should sanction us with their army. Oh, wait, they don't fucking have one. So maybe they should shut the fuck up. As for this, free Palestine. Recognize the rights of the Palestinian people, including the right to return, the right to resist military occupation, and the right to self-determination in a free Palestine. Well, the only way that happens is if Israel gets wiped off the face of the earth. And the only way that could ever happen is if the U.S. got involved militarily. And as for the war, They started it. And no, it's not a genocide. If Israel wanted a genocide, they are a nuclear-armed state. They could have a genocide in 5 minutes. End blockade, embargoes, and sanctions. People around the world deserve to live their lives without U.S. interference. They do. End economic warfare against countries whose governments acted independently of the United States, such as Cuba, Venezuela, and Iran. Well, the people of Venezuela like us because we're ending their socialist bullshit. Cuba's about ready to collapse, and as for Iran, if they could, they'd wipe our country off the face of the earth. So fuck Iran. End ICE detention and deportations, of course, because nobody's illegal. Okay, tell you what, every single fucking member of the DSA, I will agree to that term. Legalize migration, grant amnesty for everyone, regardless of status, even though they may be really bad people. Tell you what, I will agree to this, one condition. They all stay at your place. I seriously want every single member of the DSA to sign up and offer a room, a couch, a basement, a whatever to illegals. Working class, oh, by the way, this is where it gets real stupid. Extend voting rights to all permanent U.S. residents. Now, what do you mean by that? Are we talking about everyone over the age of 18, which is true? Or are we talking about somebody that's like 4? Because that I don't support. Because again, kids are not subject to the same rules and regulations as adults. Because, you know, they're kids. Restore the right to vote for incarcerated people. Many former incarcerated people eventually do get their right to vote back. But no, fuck them. They committed a crime. Oh, wait. Incarcerated people and with criminal convictions. No, we're not having the prisoners go vote. That's called punishment. Establish statehood for D.C. No, because the reason Washington, D.C. was created was it was formerly part of, I think, Maryland. And the reason it was created, the District of Columbia was created, was the idea was one state should not have the capital. That's why. Anyway, recognize the right to sell. And they have a voice. They got 3 electoral votes that always go to the Democrat because they're a pack of idiots. Recognize the right to self-determination of all U.S. territories and colonies. You know, a lot of these places have taken votes to become states, and they've all failed. So, seems they're happy with the situation. As for colonies, we don't have colonies. We do have territories. But what the fuck are these colonies? Expand and protect voter rights and end voter suppression. Nobody is suppressed from going to vote. Everyone can vote, as long as you're a U.S. citizen. Immigrants who became citizens can vote. Anyone over the age of 18. Anyway, for the working class to govern, we need a new political system, end political corruption and legalize bribery, get rid of lobbyists, good fucking luck. Dark money and citizens united. To do that, you need the Supreme Court. Or a law passed by Congress. Publicly finance all elections. No, I don't want my tax money going to some jackass's elections. Abolish the Electoral College. To do that, you need a constitutional amendment. And this is the insane part. Replace the president and Supreme Court with an executive and judiciary chosen by and subordinate to Congress. How about no? One, you need a leader to make split-second decisions in a crisis. This is true of business and, well, just life. The president should not, in an emergency, be beholden to Congress's whims. Also, considering that they're usually home more than they're actually doing their jobs. As for the Supreme Court, they are already chosen by a part of Congress. They are chosen by the Senate. Yes, the president nominates them, and then the Senate votes for them. Oh, but it gets worse. A democratic Congress. Replace the two-party system with a multi-party democracy. We already have it. Believe it or not, we already have a multi-party democracy. It's just that only two parties matter. Because the last time I checked, while the Libertarian Party and the Green Party are things, yeah, they're not getting enough votes. You know, sorry, but expand the House of Representatives. You know what? I somewhat actually agree with that one. I think we need more than the 435 members that we have. Implement proportional representation, ranked choice voting in all elections. No, ranked choice voting sucks. Make a fucking choice. And abolish the Senate, which again would require a constitutional amendment. And no. By the way, a pure democracy as a society sucks. And by the way, if it was up to a vote of the American people, I think today even, if it was proposed to ban gay marriage in America, I honestly think it would pass even today. The reason it doesn't, the only reason it doesn't, is because of the Supreme Court saying you can't have rights for this group of people and these other people are not allowed that. Because again, marriage grants people special rights. Yeah, but remember, Prop 8, Prop 13, whatever the fuck, that failed. That basically made marriage one man and one woman in California, of all places. Now, granted, that was a while ago, and also, Iron Gullet, you should know that support for gay marriage and all that is falling, not rising. Establish public ownership of the largest corporations. Oh, God, this is just... And essential industries to ensure democratic control and accountability. Oh, yes, this is exactly how I want my power company and Target to be run. By the public and by vote. Yeah, those generators are going to be running Cracker Jack. Fucking the shelves at Target are going to just be filled in a jiffy. And of course, almost everyone from the DSA comes from a rich family because they're idiots. Enact aggressive wealth taxes. No, I've already paid the taxes on it. I earned it. Fuck off. Fuck you. And also, once you run for their money, you're coming for all of us. Okay? This idea of a wealth tax to pay for this, pay for that, pay for this thing over here is bullshit. They will have to liquidate because you idiots think that rich people just have billions of dollars just sitting in the bank like Scrooge McDuck They don't. They'll have to liquidate certain assets. And then they'll do it again and again and again and again until they have nothing. Democracy. Oh, God. This crap. Oh, is that it? Empower workers come together, fight the boss. Unions. Yeah, unions suck. So, yeah. That's these people's insane ideas. Fiera, rich people don't save their money. They reinvest their money or they give seed money to other ventures. Why am I explaining this to these morons? They listen to a guy in a corn suit. Anyway, this is from BlueTube.
Shoo, isn't this the pot calling the kettle degenerate? Yes. Yes, it is. But have you considered it takes one to truly know one?
Oh, wait, did she just admit? Oh, wait, there's a lot of books in the back. Oh, okay. Yeah, books in the background.
I know what you...
So, can we get a cat fight between these two? Preferably in chocolate pudding, with both of them wearing bikinis. Alright, now we're going to go and take a look at Caleb Hammer's show. What the hell is this?
My proudest moment, but my credit card is the worst it's ever been. And I'm a college student. I have a credit card limit of $4,000. And I currently owe roughly $3,000 to my credit card.
Is that the only debt you owe? Because that ain't that much. 3 G's ain't that much, as long as you have discipline.
It's never gotten this bad. But I've just been carelessly spending my money, not paying attention to anything, not budgeting. And it's gotten to the point where I'm like, I need to get my shit together.
Responsible.
Like, I took a look at my spending summary. In 1 month, in the span of 1 month, I spent $1,900 on my credit card.
What are you buying, my dear?
I don't even make that much in a month. I make like roughly $1,700 a month, something like that.
Okay, so she's 17, so she's making about $425 a week take-home pay, which is... Why are they giving her a $4,000 credit limit then? Because that's like 20... Is that even 20 grand a year?
Like that.
So why are we spending $200 more than we bring in on a monthly basis?
I mean, I can say from personal experience, one of the worst places to be and have a credit card is a college campus.
You think so?
Yeah, because you still spend money like the life.
Oh, okay, she's a college student. Okay, so she's probably working a part-time job.
But you don't make as much. So that's when I accumulated the vast majority of the credit card debt that I had to personally pay off in my early adulthood. Now, I've never had a $4,000 limit in college.
No, that's a juicy boy.
That's juicy.
Yeah, that's what's throwing me off, because she ain't making dick.
Capped at $2,500.
Unless her parent is a co-signer. Her mom, dad, whatever. Unless she has an older co-signer.
For each. So I had multiple, but still, 4,000 is crazy. And spending more than you make, yeah, it's going to get worse. It's an interesting arithmetic that never fails.
And this is not even counting rent. Like, I pay rent with my checkings account, and then this is all from my credit card. Like, it's really bad. When I tell you, I should not even be spending half of this amount in the month with how much I make.
Okay, stop spending.
Yeah.
So I've decided I'm finally gonna get my shit together. I'm gonna start hardcore budgeting this week, like as of today.
Good.
That's the first step is
what you gotta
realization,
do.
Right?
Yeah, girl, download dollar-wise because I don't like the lack of information that you're getting to discover there. But listen, that you wake up, you figure it out. You see, this is what people struggle with. They don't get that wake up call.
Yeah.
She's understanding now, and I'm glad she's doing it before she's graduating.
And I'm glad it is not more out of control.
Yeah.
3,000. She still has some wiggle room on the card. It's not fully maxed. She's still not. Not making enough to where I'd like it that 3,000 on the card. However, it's not maxed out.
If that was my daughter, I'd probably just say, fuck it, daddy will pay it. Just don't do this again.
I think that is a.
Or I'll pay it, you pay me back. Just my loan is 0%.
tiny, tiny, tiny win. Minuscule win.
And I do want to keep you guys posted here on TikTok because I feel like if I keep myself accountable, I am more likely to stick to it because my spending
Except we have a nose ring.
issues have gotten way too out of hand. I need to fix this before it gets into a huge mess and my credit score gets fucked up.
Women and accountability?
It works this time.
It worked.
It worked this time.
Color hair and everything.
She
and
broke-
college student.
She broke the fourth wall. The
No.
meme is dead.
Maybe the youngest of the generations are coming up and they're completely flipping the previous few years on their head.
Do you think that's because of financial audit?
Maybe it is. Are you a financial audit queen with us? I hope so.
We filed bankruptcy 6 years ago and we're in debt again, and I
No.
want to go over what that debt is. The
This is
total
getting
amount of debt
bad.
is $92,000.
What the fuck? Like, is that a house? Is that a car?
$92,000? Wait, bankruptcy 6 years ago and almost $100,000 of debt?
They'll be there again once they're able to. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know the exact law, but I believe you're allowed to declare bankruptcy once every 10 years.
Every time with these people, I swear, without changing your behavior, which is what they all fail at. If you don't change your behavior, you're going to be there again. Consolidated debt. If you don't change your behavior, then you're going to have double the debt because you have the consolidated debt and then the debt that was consolidated that you're now raising all the way back up again. Bankruptcy, credit card transfer. Every single time, if you do not fix your behavior, you up. We have personal loans at calebhammer.com. Personal loans that I like because I like debt. Debt is good. It can be a tool, but it is not for people who do not change their behavior that got them there in the first place, because if they don't, you'll be facing your second bankruptcy.
Yeah, almost 6 figures of debt in 6 years after bankruptcy.
I doubt any of it's an asset.
So we have two cars. One car
Okay. One of the dumbest things that I've ever heard is people refer to their cars as an investment. It's not. It's an asset, and it's a depreciating one. With some exceptions, but those are classic collector cars that this bitch ain't fucking buying anyway.
is $19,804 and the other one is $21,404.
Okay. Now, when you got these, did you already own cars that were paid off?
And so that is a combined total of $41,200.
Oh my god.
Income dependent. That's income dependent.
But buddy.
I'm assuming it's not great based on everything else they're saying, so context clues probably not great. But $41,000 car, listen, I mean, the general rule again, it's if you put 20% down on a car, the term is no longer than 3 years, and the car payment is no more than 8% of your income, your gross income, then it works. Which for many families, for many middle class, I mean, we make a lot of money in this country, that can work.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't disagree that cars are a necessity, well, depending on where you live. But no, they're not an investment.
I'm having a feeling it's not for them seeing
They're
how
an asset, a depreciating one.
they went through bankruptcy and they're here again, and she's basically borderline tears.
It's
making a TikTok
concerning.
video.
It's incredibly concerning.
Our credit cards between me and my husband are
Oh, no.
$32,700.
And there it is.
Oh my god. What credit cards does she have? Does she have those credit one fucking pieces of shit? By the way, never get a credit one card. Ever. Sometimes they'll send me an offer and I just laugh at it.
Oh!
And we have loans.
There's loans?
I included like a firm, bread, which was our furniture. Included that in there.
They're financing everything!
Our phones.
Oh,
Like when
phones!
you go to Verizon and get like a phone and they put it into your monthly payment.
Yeah.
I even included those. So all of that included is $18,618.
And bread, a firm, those are notable interests.
Yeah, well, if they're not on the paying for it, yeah, they get to like 36% interest rates. Insane.
Nothing that she indicated here is that she can afford to pay in for.
No, luckily, I mean, still, I would rather not finance phones, to be clear, but usually there's 0%. But what they do is kind of lock you in.
Yes.
You're kind of locked in. You can't switch if you need to.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, they give you the phone. It's on your bill. It's 0. But yeah, you can't leave for like a year or 2 years.
Kind of you give in certain situations, and it definitely makes people get more of a phone than they likely need, more of a phone than they could probably afford in that moment, because it's all about the monthly payment, not about the actual cost of the phone that they're getting. And then how many people have we seen on Financial Audit now? They're like $200, $300 monthly phone plans,
And not even for a family.
No.
This is like 1, maybe 2 people, which is astronomical.
They're debt addicted. Her and her husband are debt addicted. I hope
Yeah.
they don't have kids.
I heard a kids' TV show in the background. It's just, I don't know. Maybe they're watching cartoons and, babysitting the nieces and nephews, but.
We have multiple loans from Upstart and Upgrade.
Oh,
and
no.
Avant gave me a loan too.
Oh, sure.
Why are you taking it?
$589.
Brother. Yeah, you're headed towards bankruptcy again. Again, you went through it without actually learning what got you there in the first place, without fixing any of the behavior that got you there in the first place. So this is where you're going to end up. It happens every day.
I have $52 left at the bank to last until Friday. Today's Monday.
All right, when are you filming this? Because if it's Thursday, $52 should be fine.
I have $135 coming out between now and then in credit card.
Well, your account's
Okay, well then you're an idiot.
going to be
But
negative.
This is usually how it is for me most weeks.
It's actually going to be worse.
Box me up, bro. All right, we're packing an order for Jared. What for?
She's not going to get negative. What it is because of the credit card payment, what she's likely going to get is a return payment fee added to the credit card. Then interest is going to accrue on that new balance that includes the fee. So you got interest, at least with an overdraft, it's a one-time hit. You typically don't get interest accruing on that one-time hit, but she's going to have interest accruing on the fee. That happens because she gets a return payment fee because she didn't have enough money in her account to make the payment on the credit card.
If you do the math, we're going to be negative a little.
Yeah, and if you get yourself to this point, just fucking go bankrupt. Trust me, it affects your credit the exact same way as a goddamn divorce.
Over $80, and I also have 33 miles left till empty. I can get away with putting about $15 in my car. Let's just say we're gonna be negative about $100. Lucky for me though, I did do a pet sitting job over the weekend. It was a small one. Get paid for that today. She owes me $50. A lot of my clients do too.
Man, that's still $50 you're
We'll see
negative.
what comes of that. At least I won't be negative $100.
Am I seeing 2 car seats in the back?
When I was putting this video in here, I was thinking the same thing. I think there might be kiddos in the picture.
You can't be living life this close on the edge. There's a bigger crack here that she is not addressing.
All right, I gotta go take a whiz. I will be right back. Okay, we're back.
That is putting herself in this situation.
Condom usage.
You know that I need at least roughly $50 now to get me through the week.
That's not how we live life.
For Instacarting, but I've been trying to sign up for 2 years, and it always says I'm on the wait list. I don't know how to go about that. I've emailed them, did door.
Why are you on the wait list for Instacart or Insta whatever? It's a gig job. You do it when you want.
Dash a few years ago, and
Unless your car's fucked.
in my area, it's just not really worth it. So yeah, when I say I'm drowning in credit card debt, I truly mean I feel like I'm drowning in credit card debt.
And this is where bankruptcy might be an option, but a big concern that I'm hearing in this clip is this Instacart, DoorDash, pet sitting. Why doesn't she figure out something career focused?
We are still in a day and age where a lot of restaurants and fast food restaurants, you can still walk in same day and get employment and start the next day. The day.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Get a fucking job. Get a part-time job. Get a second job.
Day after. I don't know why all these people that are in crippling debt, their first thing is to get a side gig.
I guess you can start it like that, but even still, like, I mean, fast food, yeah, you can get it. You still have to curate your resume relatively.
And don't think of it as like a permanent thing. Just fucking, okay, until I get XYZ paid off, then I'm going to quit my side gig or second job. And you should be fine.
Want to make it look like you're just going to take it temporarily to go get your dream job after a month. So, I mean, you have to be smart about it. But the reality is you're going to...
Then if she can't do a second job because of her children, then guess what? Give them to the dad.
You need to make more money. I know...
Or tell the husband to get a second job.
This is more flexible. Maybe that's good for the kids, but there is a bigger crack in her situation that is not just the credit cards that she is not willing to address. And I have a feeling, based on all the gigs she's been doing, it's her lack of career, lack of income.
If I was not in $9,000 worth of credit card debt.
Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. It turns out one of the fastest growing
Or
segments
that,
of people
start a
signing
fucking
up for Mint
OnlyFans.
are people.
I would not be
Sell your pussy online.
in this situation.
$9,000?
Negative all the time in the bank. So that's when I brought my debt to TikTok. It was embarrassing.
Get a
first,
job.
But then I realized this is real life. If you're in a similar situation like me, I say this in every video, but I highly encourage you to start a series, whether it's credit card debt, card debt, medical bill.
Why would you start a series of, here's my stupid fucking decisions?
Whatever it is, start a series.
I agree. Start a series. Let us react to it.
Yeah, absolutely. If you are in crippling debt, upload it and tag us.
She just use that time, use that energy. Get a job. I'm so confused. And also, the thing is, what did she say? 9,000? That is bad.
It is.
That is an objective bad number.
But that should not be.
If she's a even lower middle class American with the monthly payments and the hardships you can usually do with credit cards, shouldn't literally destroy her entire life. And she can go through bankruptcy, but bankruptcy that's going to cost a few thousand just for the 9,000 you're going to get rid of it. It's like probably not even worth it. That's again, she's not addressing the main issue.
What? Caleb, what the fuck are you talking about? Bankruptcy doesn't cost a few $1,000s. I don't think.
That's, I think, the clear part from her situation. She's not even close to addressing whatever the main issue is.
People will follow along because they want to be able to come back and check where you've gotten with your progress. Hopefully this month we are going to pay off my next lowest credit card, which is sitting under $600.
Oh, there you go.
Going to keep on keeping on.
That's good.
All right, that's a plan. Tackle your lowest debts first, and then cancel the fucking card.
Progress. If you can pay
That's
off
good.
$600 worth of debt, but
She's
I still
snowballing
want
it.
her to have a little bit of money in her checking account.
Especially if she has kids.
Yeah.
I have probably the most credit card debt out of anybody else on this app.
That's
That
debatable.
is
We
because
gotta
I'm
see.
addicted to spending money.
Yeah.
Okay. Slightly cute. Blonde. This is going to end horribly, isn't it?
does not matter if I have the money or not. I'm going to spend it as soon.
Now, again, keep in mind, I'm like 5 beers in, so I might have a bit of a beer goggle on, but I don't know. She's slightly cute.
As soon as it hits my bank account, it's gone. As soon as it hits my savings account, it's gone. As soon as I have money available on a credit card, it's gone.
Why is that acceptable?
What the fuck are you doing? What are you buying?
If you are realizing that every time you get money in, it is out, why have we not flipped the switch on that? You realize that what you're doing is detrimental.
So it's not even ignorance. She can't fall in ignorance. It's just it's full-on choice at this point.
Yes.
That's insane. I have a website you should go to, and that is calebhammer.com/apply. We'd be happy to have you.
I spend and 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 I go.
Okay, then you need to have a man come into your life, take your money, take your cards, take all this stupid bullshit, and give you an allowance because you're a child.
The store and I'm like, oh, I need that. Oh, I need that. Oh, I want this. Oh, I want that. Oh my.
No. It's not I need this, I need that. Need is like, I need that loaf of bread, I need that ham, I need that cheese. For ham and cheese sandwiches. No, you want the new shirt. You want the cute new skirt. You want this, you want that, and I guarantee you, 90% of your fucking spending is wants, not needs.
I just want that. I just need this. And it's just
kids.
My mind spirals out of control until the damage has just been done, and it's just led to a lot of problems in my life. And so
No
I
shit,
have
woman.
a total of $80,000 in credit card debt because
Okay, you need to just declare bankruptcy. Get a loan from your daddy, get a loan from your mommy, get a loan from grandpa, grandma, uncle, aunt, big brother, big sis, little sis. Get a loan from somebody and just go bankrupt. Like, you ain't making this back.
Bipolar?
Oh, what?
What? Wait.
Okay, that's not going to erase credit card debt.
Wait a minute.
What the is that?
Is she about to use this as her...
Also, get medicated, get coping mechanisms, and if you can't control having credit cards because of your disorder, close all your credit cards. If every time I see a knife I start stabbing people, I need to hide all the knives. Like, you need to understand yourself and create the world around you to be safe. If you are someone that picks at your skin, wear gloves. If you are someone that bites your nails, put some like nasty shit on there or something. You need to know if she again, this is the second time in her TikTok where she is actually
acknowledging
conscious. She knows what's bad. So she should take away the credit cards. And she can close the accounts while there's still balances.
Yeah.
She's not getting rid of the debt, but she can close the accounts and you can't spend on them. That
honestly, if she, in her situation, just declare bankruptcy, close all your accounts, never have a credit card again, and you should be fine.
Might be the highest credit card balances. That's some. I mean, there's some business credit cards that get crazy. Yeah, that's wild.
But for just personal consume, like.
But by the way, a lot of these people that I have bipolar, I have this, I have that, I have autism. They just doctor shop till they get a fucking diagnosis they like.
That's crazy.
Of which, again, is even worse and more sad and borderline pathetic because, you know, she knows what's happening when she has kids.
It's disgusting.
Kids.
It's bad.
so it kind of all makes sense now, but it is something that I am.
What, that bitch has kids? Oh, dear God in heaven.
Struggling with, and I'm sharing my struggles on the internet. I'm sharing my struggles, I'm sharing my wins.
Yeah, nobody fucking cares. Why in the name of all holy God would you go to the internet for moral support or emotional support? If I went to the internet for emotional support, I would have killed myself way the fuck back when I started YouTube in 2008.
I'm sharing my hard days, I'm sharing my good days. So if that's something that you're interested in.
Bitch, there's no wins. You're $80,000 in debt.
Because I am working hard to pay this debt off.
What?
But I'm working hard on my mental health first.
Oh my God. If I hear In my mental health. Here's a pro tip on dealing with mental health. Fucking ignore it.
All these people clout
Brother.
chasing on them being horrible with money. At least clout chase on getting people out of debt. That's what I did.
Dude, if you're banking on the TikTok creator fund,
Worst creator fund you could
delete
possibly
yourself in
imagine.
Minecraft.
You have kids, woman. And then she said that makes sense after the bipolar thing.
Yeah.
That makes sense. If it makes sense, then you know what makes sense? Close the fucking credit cards.
The start of the year till now?
Okay, maybe. All right, what do we got here? $8,000 on Discover. What the fuck? Does Discover just give out massive credit limits to idiots? Citi, 0. Okay. Amex. I don't know what Upstart is. The 2024 taxes. Oh my god, she owes on her taxes. Oh, Christ in heaven. And she doesn't even know by May of what she owes. I have no idea what Perkins is. The only Perkins I know is the restaurant where you get a burger at 3 o'clock in the morning and nobody goes to Perkins. It's, it's just someplace you arrive at because it's 2 o'clock in the morning, you're drunk, and you need a burger. And I have no idea what the fuck Nelnet is. But I hope the 178 grand is her house. That's what I hope.
Could be better. Okay. My Discover card is down to $71.13.29.
Really? There's a Perkins loan? I don't know. Like I said, the only Perkins I know is goddamn the green restaurant.
City card back up, $699.25.
Oh my god, what the fuck did you spend $700 on, you fat?
You can check some of my other content for why that happened. I'm pretty transparent about it. I don't have time in this video, okay?
So Discover went down $100, and then her second card went up $600 from 0. Her debt payoff from January to May is up $600.
But since she got a little progress on that first card, you know she's taking the W, even though she doesn't deserve it. I mean, we'll see how the rest of it plays out. I mean, honestly, the easiest way for her to not.
I paid back my student loans. I didn't have Nelnet, whatever the fuck it is, but I paid mine back.
Pay off a little bit of a card and put a lot more on another card is to connect all her cards and balances to DollarWise, where there is a free trial, so you can check it out right now, tens of thousands a month.
Could you use up to $800? Find it at BioLife. Up to $800 is waiting for you.
Monthly active users for a reason. Check it out, see if it works for you, and sign up for the annual version if you like it, because most people do, because it saves almost 50% on your membership, and you get the physical version of my 30-day meal plan signed by me, mailed directly to you, and the digital.
Well, except, Kitten, they'll eventually just garnish your wages. Student loans, unfortunately, thanks to Bill Clinton, are the one loan you can't discharge through bankruptcy. One of the few loans, I take that back. One of the few loans you can't discharge through bankruptcy. But whatever, get your wages garnished forever. I don't care.
Version of the cookbook. Download DollarWise or go to dollarwise.com. Check it out.
Scroll. My Amex card down to $62.08.27.
Made $500 of progress.
$74.90.63. Finally making progress with that again. It was in a payment pause for a hot second.
Wait, she paid off $9?
Finally making payments
minimum
again.
payment.
My 2024 taxes are at $1886.70 now.
Taxes!
My 2025 taxes are now at $75.33. Okay, because I did my taxes.
Oh, it's gotten worse. It just went up.
Oh my god. She owes $8,000 in taxes? Bitch, what the fuck? Do you let the government take nothing out of your paycheck? Oh my God. And you're getting penalties. Oh my God, they're just gonna garnish your fucking wages at this point.
148.71, and my Nell
That went down $100.
loans are up to 181.681.52.
It went up.
Went up.
We have
Student
added
loans
a
went
crap ton
up.
of debt this
Plus
year.
7.
To our debt load.
What the did she borrow that much in student loans for to not make enough money to pay off anything resembling progress on debt?
Because she probably got a goddamn bullshit degree that has no ROI.
What the did she get a bullshit degree? Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Women, I feel so bad
What
for
the
you.
is debt payoff strategy from January to May, and you're up $7,100 in debt?
And it will always go up because, you know, she's either on a low payment plan for her student loan, so interest accrues more than she put towards it, or it's deferred and they're unsubsidized, so they're accruing interest anyway. Don't get a bullshit degree, because then you'll never be able to pay off any debt, and don't.
Yeah, exactly. Trust me. Don't get a bullshit degree. I got one. It's useless.
Borrow $150,000 for it.
We're working on it, okay? I have.
No, you're not, bitch.
Start of the year because my dog died in December. So
wait, it's up $10,000?
I've been unwell until now. I'm still unwell, but now I finally have will to live again. So
what the?
Yeah, I've had to put dogs down before, and I was real sad about it. Didn't get myself $10,000 worth of debt.
The year's almost up, okay? It's almost June already. Good going. Okay, love you, bye.
Okay. I mean, sad things happen. I get it. I do have empathy towards that, and I'm okay if you take a pause in some things during a sad moment.
It's sad that the dog died. I
thought she said dad.
I thought she said dog.
Either way, both are
Something
sad.
died.
I mean, I would struggle with both, to be completely
Absolutely.
honest.
But are you gonna go spend $10,000 to cope?
I don't even know if she's just not doing her debt payoff in a right way. Like, remember, 7 of that was adding taxes. Why the did she filing taxes?
I don't know.
Oh, even if her dog or dad, whatever it is, died, that didn't prevent her from paying taxes a year ago.
No, for 2024 and 2020. Like, what are we?
That doesn't make sense. So that's not an excuse. I do understand you might make a little less progress for a few months. That's okay with that. I'm okay with that. I have empathy towards that. I get it. Sympathy. Blah blah blah. The thing is, the student loan payment structure she has set up is broken. It'll her forever. She's still spending on credit cards that'll her forever, and she's just not paying taxes. Which what the which is like, what are we doing?
I have a total of 5 credit cards that I need to pay off. And starting from smallest to biggest, the first one is my Freedom credit card. I owe $1,500 exactly.
Smallest to biggest?
Capital One. I owe $4,440.
How are these people getting this credit limit? Like, again, do they just have their parents as co-signers or what?
Okay. So we're at
Next card is Best Buy. I owe $5,650.
Oh my God, what the fuck did you buy at Best Buy, bitch?
Exactly.
Okay, I have a
11?
backhanded compliment.
Oh, go.
I will say this, Best Buy is pretty fucking liberal with the credit limit.
For it.
Have you ever just seen those people that you know are actually probably completely amazingly stunning if they
lost a couple pounds?
About 20 to 30.
Yeah.
I think she would literally be actually one of the hottest people ever.
I agree. And then she loses me with the cow interior.
You know what? You can keep it if you lost.
We could lose 20 pounds each.
I could lose a couple 20 pounds. I'm right there with you, girl. We can, me and you. Let's looks max out there. 2020, second half of 2026. We're looks maxing. I'll get some cow print, and we'll both go on a diet.
My fourth credit card is with Chase, and I owe $6,731.
Again, I don't get how these young kids who can't make any fucking real money. Whatever, fuck it.
And last but not least, my Discover credit card. This is the one that I owe the most on, and the total balance right now is $11,159.
Oh man, that's a car. That's a nice car.
A total of $29,488.75. I started off at $31,000. I am now at $29,000. I know realistically, with my 9-to-5 job, I cannot pay the $30,000 worth of credit card debt this year. But if I find other ways to make money, then it is possible, and I believe that I can do that. A lot of people wonder how somebody gets in
Yeah, lose 30 pounds, go on OnlyFans, sell your fucking pussy.
this much debt, and it does not happen overnight. It is years of bad spending habits, only paying minimum.
Yeah, well, that too. I mean, you could get that overnight, depending on your spending. But the thing is that she should really regret. Yes, it's a car, like you said. It's a down payment on a house.
Yeah, it is.
A median $400,000 United States house. Is it 400?
Want to lose weight without losing muscle? Factor got me there. I was tired of all the cutting and bulking cycles, so instead of trying to out-diet myself, I swapped
600. I think it's 400.
I think it's 4.
And that could be a down payment. Straight up. First time home buyer, all that good stuff. Yeah, all it is paying for her past purchases. For example, thousands on the Best Buy. What was that?
$5,000 on Best Buy.
She had to have gotten a nice computer or something.
I
right?
don't know many
Big
women
TV.
that are going to rack out the $5,000 Best Buy gift card.
Dude, she might be a gamer girl. You see
She
her?
could be.
She has the glasses. She's put
She's
on
got
a
the fat.
few. Yeah.
And just other bad financial decisions that I got myself.
If she's a gamer girl and she's on Twitch, that bitch is doing fine. Twitch and YouTube gamer spaces are sausage fests. Any chick, even the chick that needs to lose 30 fucking pounds, will get a following.
Emotional
I'm making the decision
spending.
to get myself out of this position because I am 25 years old and I do not plan to carry this debt into my 30s. I want to be a financially responsible person, so I'm taking the actions necessary to get there.
I like that.
I'm in my 30s and I am currently sitting at $25,301 with 66 cents in credit card debt. That is my own consumption, my own doing. And I also have about a $28,000, $30,000 yearly income.
What? Her debt is almost $30,000.
Oh my goodness. The note on the pause.
Wait.
Own
Okay, so she's in her 30s.
consumption, my own doing. And I also have about a $28,000, $30,000 yearly.
What the? Okay, is that take-home pay? Or is that your gross? What fucking job do you have in your 30s that's paying you that little? Let's just go with a high end. I have to know this. 30,000 divided by 52 weeks out of the year is, if that's gross, it's only $576. Which divided by the work week is like fucking $11, $12. Divided by, let's just say 40, the average work week. That's $14 an hour. What the fuck are you doing, bitch? You're in your 30s. Get a better job.
Income.
What? Her debt is almost $30,000.
Oh my goodness. The note on the pause. The note on the pause from
Mark added this
Mark
pause.
Martinez is, damn, I don't know what she's saying, but she fine. Mark Martinez, ladies and gentlemen, you know him, you love him.
She's dropped.
No, most jobs pay well over $14 an hour. Okay. There is no way in hell I'd take a job for $14 an hour. Unless I was retired. And this is just supplemental income.
Easter eggs in the clips.
He's dropping Easter eggs for our eyes only, but
I
this
know.
time I'm reading them.
So she makes $30,000 annually, and she's in about $30,000.
Well, Kitten, I would, again, I'd have to ask what your age is, what your profession is. Obviously, we don't want to give up certain things. But outside of a kid, yeah, no true adult in their 30s should be making $14 an hour. Get a better job.
And also, if you're in your mid-30s making only 30,000 hours annually, you have failed.
What are you doing?
Failed. You got the worst degree known to human.
Okay, but if you're an adult, you shouldn't be working a minimum wage job. Minimum wage jobs are reserved for 3 groups of people. Now, yes, one of them is an adult. I realize the hypocrisy. But it's just an adult, it's just a temporary gig to basically, let's say, pay for Christmas. The second is kids just looking to get their feet wet in the employment market. And finally, the last group is retired people that are just looking for something to do. Unless you're completely stupid and you work for a real small company.
Existence, or you're like a high school dropout. Which one's worse? I don't even know. It's horrible. You curate these, right?
Yeah.
Tell me, why are no men uploading these videos? It's all women sitting in their cars making horrible decisions. Where's the guys? That's not you, right?
Because 80 to 8, I think it's like 80% or 90% of the consumer spending is women. And they hold 80% of the debt. Because one of the things the feminists like to bring up is women weren't allowed to get credit cards until the 70s. Yeah, there's a fucking reason, bitch!
Oh, no. These are like some of the more like higher credit card ones that I came across. There wasn't very many guys on there like, I don't know. I think the women are just a little bit more transparent.
Or at least more likely to use TikTok. Girls, what are we doing? I'm a girl's girl. You gotta help yourself,
ladies.
Mark thinks you're fine.
Project Daddy.
It's quite a tight budget, you guys. But I am.
As for her being hot, not doing it for me. And again, I'm on beer 6.
That's why he likes her.
And I am ready because.
Sick of the nonstop noise of college financing options? Meet Ernest.
Because this is about the 3rd time that I've gotten on this journey, but this time is different. We have a game plan. I know exactly what to do. I've really nailed down my budget, and I
Get a fucking sugar daddy.
have been controlling.
I don't believe that.
Habits. I'm no longer running away. I don't need to take all those trips anymore.
My mental health is a huge component of my debt. Okay.
Yeah. If I was her dad, I'd be like, Daddy's got this. Don't worry about it. But you're not getting on a fucking plane for 3 years till you pay me back.
The like bare minimum that I can do at the moment.
Dude, that's what pisses me off about these TikTok women. It's always they have to talk about the mental health. Mental health exists in every situation forever, and it's always existed.
Yeah, here's a great way to deal with mental health. Fucking ignore it! Be an adult!
Throughout humanity, these are like the only moment in time where people just can't do anything because of their brain. Everyone's dealt with it. I have my own mental health issues. Everyone does. Every human since evolution, since humans have been here, have had mental health issues, and we've had a lot worse lives and a lot more stresses, like getting hunted by animals, like serving the lord of your village from sunrise to sundown, from literally being a slave. And guess what? They all did it. They all did it, and they didn't go up to, Master, my mental health.
They didn't complain on TikTok.
Yeah.
I just got paid today, so let's budget my $895 paycheck. I work in retail part-time. I make $16.50 an hour. And
wait a second.
down from literally being a slave. And guess what? They all did it. They all did it, and they didn't go up to, Master, my mental health.
They didn't complain on TikTok.
Yeah.
I just got paid today.
Okay, so I'm assuming this $8.95 is 2 weeks worth of pay.
Okay, so let's budget my $895 paycheck. I work in retail part-time.
So you work in retail part-time. You look relatively young. But unless you are in college, you should not be, you know, working part-time. You should be working full-time, my dear Ginger.
I make $16.50 an hour.
You make $16.50 an hour, so probably she works at Target or Walmart.
And I get paid twice a month, so let's see what this paycheck does for
Okay, so she's paid bi-monthly. I have no idea what place that is.
me. Adding that to what's in my checking account already, I have $4,659, which is a lot of money. I normally do not have that much in my account at all.
How?
But my credit cards, I just paid them this morning, and so all of that money is basically gone because I do all of my spending on my credit cards. So I do not have $4,000 to my name.
Why are we spending shit? If you spend it all on a different account, it's not going to reflect your checking account until you have to pay those other.
Why would you pay for it unless this is like travel points or something?
Accounts with your checking account. Who the did she say she makes $1,400 a month?
$1,600. She makes two $800 paychecks a month.
I thought I said 600, but even still, 1,600. That's insane. What is she doing with her life?
And why is it coming out of the account that is going to accrue interest?
I definitely do not. All of that money is gone. It's already been spent. So I spent $477 on my MasterCard, $24 on my Discover card, $672 on my Amex card, and $965 on my Chase card.
She's already made
like a month's worth of spending.
Yeah, that's your monthly income. That's more than a monthly income.
Take away a rent and a car payment, and she's done.
That's more than a monthly income.
That's close. It was close.
No, it was like $1,600 a month.
Did she hit $1,600 in spending right there?
Absolutely.
Fuck.
It was a $400 card, a $600 card, a $900 card.
Fuck. How does she do rent and a car payment or anything?
Maybe she lives in her car.
And then I also spent $470
on
my Delta Amex to Georgia to see my family. My flight.
Move in with them.
We subtract all of that from what's in my checking account. That leaves me $2,049. But we also need to subtract what I have in bills coming up between now and my next paycheck. I have just around $200 in bills. So that'll leave me with $1,849, which is still more than what I usually have left over at this time. But I know last paycheck I didn't put all of my money towards debt. I left like a good buffer in my account.
How did she get this money? I wonder if it was like a tax refund for her. Definitely not a refund. Definitely subsidy. Money from me right to her. How did she get this money? Something had to have happened. Student loan. She does not make enough money, and she certainly spends way too much money to ever have that balance in there.
Yeah, she spent way more than what she made for the month. So I don't know where the money's moneying.
She got gifted, or she took a distribution, student loans.
Yeah, something happened.
Cash advance, or tax refund.
Yes.
And I want to
Yeah, it's not a tax refund. It's a goddamn subsidy.
keep doing that moving forward. It's just sometimes I do not have enough to leave a buffer. So
yeah.
now on to paying off my city credit card, which is my balance transfer credit card. I have $2,950 left on that one, so I have $1,000.
$2,950 left on that card alone?
$1,950 left to pay off on that one, so we are under the $2,000.
Alrighty, this is where I'm gonna end it. Good night, everybody.